Okay, I work from home using my computer. However, there are symptoms of net addiction, and if you start surfing the web during your work break, you won't be able to stop it. I always regret it just before the deadline for work, but it repeats the foolish behavior of postponing work and surfing the net. I realize I'm wasting my time, but I can't stop surfing the internet because I lost a temporary pleasure. Mr. Vox, seniors in my beloved life will have lived for 400 years. How can I stop surfing the web? I'm sorry if the text is strange because I use a translator. That is so sweet.
That's very sweet. And just by the way, you don't have to worry about using a translator because we get what you're trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think this is a difficult one because we have to wonder, like, when they say addiction, right? Like that's a powerful word, and that can be something that takes like a really, really long time and a lot of effort to properly cure. And most people who, a lot of people anyway, who suffer from addiction don't have the opportunity of having it cured. They just sort of have it mitigated for a certain amount of time. So is it like a full blown addiction, or is it just sort of a problem? If it's the latter, then I think that we, have the right sort of resources to be talking to you, because the worst thing for us to do is, if this was on the level of a serious addiction, for us to try and give advice like a therapist would, because we are not professionals, and you
Yes.
shouldn't treat us like we are. But I think, I don't know, I've never, I guess, like, okay, I mean, maybe I don't know what your life is like, but um, when I get into a situation where I lie in bed for hours at a time, scrolling the web or just doing something uh, that doesn't really sort of lead anywhere, you're looking at Instagram or whatever it is, and it kind of makes you feel tired and exhausted. I find that it tends to be because you're really not wanting to do anything else. Um, and I think that what that might be tantamount to is that this job of yours might be really sort of crushing you a little bit, you know?
Mm.
Um, I can't help but feel as though, I mean, obviously I don't know your life, and I don't know how long you've been working this job, or whether or not you really like it, whether it's something that you are just doing part time to sort of earn some money, or whether it's like a really big career thing for you. But I'd say, in a situation where, just sitting there and looking at your phone is so much more pleasurable than working, I would almost imagine that it might be time for maybe a bit of self-reflection, and to imagine, am I in the right place? Is this something that makes me happy, or is it just a means to an end? And if you know what that is, and if you know that it's going to be a while before you're able to, for example, if this job is something that you know is necessary to achieve something you really want to achieve, then I'd say maybe consult like a therapist, and see what you can do with that, because otherwise, I think that at that point, it might really help you to consider, am I not doing something that I really want to be doing? is this job is this job necessary, or is it crushing me to the point where I'm not happy anymore? So don't fret, don't lose hope. And obviously it is just to do with having electronics around. But at the end of the day, doing something that you love in life is very important, no matter how much money you earn from it. So just do your best, okay? And don't give up. I'm sure it's going to be okay.